Two teams telling different stories right now, but man, the stretch that the Rockies have been on, especially in these last four, they've put up 31 runs in these last 4 games. Their previous 9 games, they'd only put up 30.
Kodai Senga taking the ball for his 6th major league start. Mets have been trying to space out his starts to give him a little sense of comfort since he pitched once a week in Japan. And Charlie Blackmon, now 36 years old. It's his 13th year with the Rockies. Just moved into 2nd place in the all-time Colorado runs scored list. Blackmon's hit 40 leadoff home runs in his career. He pulls this one on the ground to first, and Pete Alonso will take it himself. Beats Blackmon to the bag, and that's the first out of the night.
Profar steps up.
And a swing and a miss. He got him with the ghost fork ball, and Senga's got a strikeout, his first of the night.
You can see the grip. He can throw one that darts down and in to the left-handers. That's a very unusual movement on that pitch. Comes right off that middle finger, and no chance for Profar.
Now Chris Bryant batting 3rd in the order, and he misses away ball 4, and Bryant draws a 2-out walk. 19 walks in 27 innings for Senga. His base runner of the night is Bryant. And now C.J. Cron, who also tore up the Mets last year in his first year in Colorado. Elias Diaz has been the hottest hitter for Colorado on deck, and now back-to-back walks issued by Senga will bring Diaz to the plate with 2 men on. Here's Elias Diaz off to the best start by far of his big league career. Rockies with a 1st inning chance with a couple of 2-out walks. And that's lined but right to McNeil, and that retires the side. A bullet off the bat of Diaz, and Senga escapes trouble in the 1st.
We go to the bottom of the 1st inning, and it's so good to see 49 back on a mound. And you know there's been a few extra butterflies tonight for Antonio.
I think there has to be. Obviously, you're pitching in New York City, but when you take a look at last year, 19 starts, just 6 after the All-Star break, the 5.07 ERA.
1-2 on Nimmo, and that is strike 3. Slider on the back door. Good way to start for Senzatella.
He's got to be able to command it to both sides. Right on the black. Great job receiving by Diaz.
Here's Starling Marte, who's 7 for 11 against Senzatella, including a home run. Marte's had a hit in each of the last 4 games.
Marte hits it in the air to fairly deep right field. Chris Bryant is there. He's got it, 2 outs. So Marte retired, and that'll bring up Francisco Lindor. And he got him. Went back to the slider. Very impressive 1st inning in Antonio Senzatella's return. 1, 2, 3, and a couple of strikeouts to boot.
2nd inning, Ryan McMahon leads off against Kodai Senga. 3-1 to McMahon with Randall Grichuk on deck. And it's popped up behind 3rd. Beatty trailing out. Going a long way out, and finally Fan calls him off at the last moment and makes the catch. And says, "Did you not hear me?"
What are you doing out here?
Did you hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Randall Grichuk playing his 1st week of the season, coming up 2-2 coming, and Senga strikes him out. Got him with the splitter. 2nd strikeout for Kodai Senga. 2 down in the 2nd.
We're talking about a pitcher that has all the weapons to put you away if he gets some pitcher's counts, because when he does, he makes the hitters look foolish.
2 out and nobody on there. Harold Castro playing 2nd base tonight. And Castro pulls one toward the hole. Alonso deflects it to McNeil, who hits Senga, who stayed on the bag. Nice play all the way around.
As we head into the top of the 3rd inning, Ezequiel Tovar set to lead off.
Ezequiel Tovar pops one up into shallow right center, and McNeil goes out and grabs it. 1 pitch and 1 out. Senga's retired the 1st batter in all 3 innings, and now will start a 2nd time through the order as he takes on Charlie Blackmon. That's lined right at Lindor. And that's the 2nd out. That's 2 bullet line drives right at infielders in the first 3 innings for Senga. So 6 in a row retired by Senga. And he just missed with that 3-2 fork ball. And so it's a 2-out walk to Profar, the 3rd walk given up by Senga.
No score, top 3. And it's 3-2 on Chris Bryant, who called
payoff to Bryant in the dirt for ball 4. So he missed badly with a 3-2 fork ball. And for the 2nd time in this game, Senga's issued back-to-back 2-out walks. And now will face a dangerous hitter in C.J. Cron with 2 on. 1-1 to Cron. And he golfs one in the air to center. Nimmo easing back. Has room in front of the warning track. And puts it away to retire the side. 2 walks and 2 left. Middle of the 3rd. Mets and Rockies no score.
6 up and 6 down for Antonio Senzatella.
that's what happens when you're a little steep.
Yep, Harold Castro, that is 4 straight ground balls to Harold. 4 ground balls, 1 fly ball, 2 punch outs through the first 7 hitters in Antonio's return. And there is Castro. He's everywhere.
Well, now we're getting
5 straight. So here's Tomas Nido. And he just blew him away at 97. What a return so far for Senzatella. 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3.
No score, Mets and Rockies, bottom of the 4th. Here's Brandon Nimmo to lead off for the Mets. First pitch, swinging a high drive, deep right field. It is out of here. Solo home run, Brandon Nimmo on the first pitch in the bottom of the 4th inning. These Mets fans coming to their feet. Nimmo rounding third, gets the high five from Joey Cora. It is 1-0 Mets against the Rockies.
Senzatella went perfectly through the order the first time around, and Nimmo on the very first pitch of the bottom of the 4th whacks his 3rd home run of the year to give the Mets the lead. Kodai Senga now has a 1-0 lead. Tovar up for the 2nd time. Tovar just 21 years old, top prospect in the Rockies system. 2-2 coming. And that's lined into center field. Nimmo coming on, diving, and he made the catch. Nimmo with the bat, Nimmo with the glove. 1 out. Charlie Blackmon is 0 for 2. Popped up on the infield. Should be easy for Beatty. 2 out. Gerson Profar has struck out and walked tonight 0 for 1. 2-2 to Profar. And it's held by Nito on the foul tip. 4 Ks for Senga.
2 men away. Back to first goes Beatty. Daniel Vogelback will be the batter. And 2 out on the 5th. Senzatella deals. And a ground ball right side past the diving Castro. Base hit into right field. Beatty on his way to 3rd. Bryant's throw offline. Head first slide. Beatty is in safely. That's the 3rd hit for the Mets. They have runners at the corners, 2 out. And Tomas Nido will be the batter.
And this is bounced to 3rd. McMahon's got an easy play. 1 pitch, no problem. It remains 1-0.
Great shutout innings from Kodai Senga. It's now turned over to the bullpen. Drew Smith.
Get the lower 3rd of the order in the top of the 7th. Randall Grichuk. Colorado. There's strike 3 call. Fastball gets Grichuk looking for the first out.
1-0 Mets, top of the 7th. The 0-2.
And he got him with the slider. Drew Smith with his 2nd strikeout. Castro at first, tying run with 2 out. And Blackmon gets a first pitch fastball and pops it up. Beatty should have room in foul ground. Side retired. Another outstanding inning from Drew Smith. 1-0 Mets. We saw David Robertson. He was getting a 6-out save on Monday against the Braves. Maybe he'll be asked for 6 outs again today. Robertson is picked up right where Diaz left off, but a leadoff walk to Profar. And so the Rockies get the tying run aboard to start the 8th. Now 2 out. Profar still at first. Here's Elias Diaz. Profar starts and stops. Throw behind him by Nito goes down the line. Profar to 2nd. He'll stop there as Marte backs it up. So now the tying run in scoring position with 2 out. A 3-1 count to Diaz. Ryan McMahon on deck. 3-1 from Robertson. And he misses low, ball 4. So now there are 2 men on. 2nd walk of the inning and the 6th of the night issued by the Mets. So far at 2nd. Doyle the pinch runner at 1st. And it's hit hard off the runner and he's out and the inning is over. Just into the game as a pinch runner. Brenton Doyle gets waffled by that hot shot off the bat of McMahon. The only saving grace for McMahon, he snaps his 0 for 15. Last time the Mets won a 1-0 game, it was last August against the Phillies. Today, Kodai Senga went 6. Drew Smith and David Robertson have each contributed a scoreless inning, and now Adam Ottavino will bid for his 4th save. Now both corners are in with a runner at 2nd and nobody out. This time Castro does square, bunts it perfectly down to Beatty. His throw to 1st for the out, but the sacrifice successful. 5-4. Now Grichuk at 3rd with 1 out.
Again, that's the go-ahead run at the plate. The tying run at 3rd. 1 out, top 9. 1-0 New York.
Struck him out. Ottavino went with heat. And he strikes out Moustakas. 2 men down in the 9th.
The Mets won, the Rockies nothing. The infield drops back now. 2 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Ottavino to the belt. Crowd begins to stand. First pitch. Swinging a liner to right. Marte coming in. Makes the catch. Put it in the books. Adam Ottavino holds on for the save. And the Mets have taken the opener of this 3-game series from the Colorado Rockies.